This week on Hero Complex, you came in with the confidence of somebody who had an actual fact and then you just made something up. A guy comes from nothing, he's poor in Dublin, gets to the top of a sport that doesn't exist in Ireland.
You came from nothing. Achilles was made out of clay.
This guy keeps fucking his male cousin.
Oh yeah, Patroclus. You trained to fight.
He to do a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Patroclus as well used to holding a spear by the time Achilles. Who the fuck is that guy?
Said Hector at the walls of Troy.
Is this in the film?
Sort of.
Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Hero Complex podcast with your host this week, me, Adam Green, and guests as always, Hugh Peacock.
Hello.
And Patrick Brujnahan.
Good evening, Great Britain.
This is the podcast where we take two heroes each episode and discuss who's better. That's it. It's just a bit of fun, really, isn't it? How you guys doing? You all right? Hugh, you good?
Yeah, very well. Thank you.
Been up to much?
No. I had a little trip over to America. Didn't go well. I got him in the ear, but
that's going to be very untopical when this comes out.
Oh yeah,
he could be dead by then. They could have got him.
Oh yeah, we're several weeks in the past. I'm talking about the next thing ear-related that happens.
Joe Biden gets shot with an arrow or whatever. Yeah, so.
You say that crossbow killings in this country are up on about 400%. Not even a joke.
That is true. Crossbow killings
because of those 3 killings.
Yeah. There's only one before in the previous 500 years. Now they're 3 in a week.
Yes, that's a huge uptick in the crossbow.
What a great way to open a podcast. Attempted assassination and then 3 murders.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you'd asked me first, I was going to say the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What have you been up to then?
Tried to kill the president. But
future president.
Where can you get a crossbow? Is it like a hunting shop?
It has to be a hunting shop.
I reckon you go somewhere like Farlow's or something. Yeah. Maybe they'd have that.
I wouldn't know.
Or like Blacks. Or there's a shop called Blacks that does camping stuff. You're not going to I go down the ghetto to buy in the depths of Harlem to buy a crossbow. No, there's a camping shop called Blacks.
Yeah, you go to a hunting shop, you probably get a crossbow there.
Do you think there's a waiting period or like test it, or they just give you a crossbow?
I'd say they just give you a crossbow.
Yeah.
Because surely crossbow is a poor form of hunting. Because it's quite easy. I mean, it takes all the stress of archery out of it, right?
Well, I think most hunters are probably using guns, which is...
Well, yeah, but guns, sure, but I think you need to aim more with a gun than you would a crossbow.
What?
No.
I'm certain of this.
Yeah, but a crossbow isn't used for... sorry to cut across you there, but it's not.
Sure.
It's not used for like hunting as a sport. It's used for we've got vermin. We're going to use a crossbow to kill it on our farm.
Right.
A lot more.
What is happening here? You think that people are using crossbows on vermin?
Yeah.
Rats?
Not just rats.
Raccoons.
Raccoons.
Okay.
Badgers.
Big flying.
Okay. Okay.
Well, explain by the way, you're far too angry at this. Explain it to us.
Okay, why do you think that's not happening?
You came in with the confidence of somebody who had an actual fact and then you just made something up.
Yes, that is a fact.
No chance.
Yeah,
no chance. Why would they use a crossbow? Why would they use a crossbow over a gun for vermin?
Because
you wouldn't use a gun on vermin.
A gun fucking creates a load of mess.
Just shooting at a rat.
No, you would use rat poison for a rat, or indeed a cat.
But you said a gun.
No,
I'm not just talking rats. All sorts of things. You might have foxes after your chickens.
Yeah,
get them with a crossbow.
Yeah.
No, because if you use a gun, you're going to then kill 4 chickens as you're firing at the spot.
So why do you want this AR-15? I've got a beehive out back.
So you think a crossbow is going to be more effective against a beehive?
No, neither of us said that. That's called a bit. I thought the crossbow was used for hunting, like deer.
No.
I bet that's true.
Why would you?
And it's easier to use that than a gun.
And now why do you think that?
Straight line. Bullet can go anywhere.
Bullets famously, after seeing that movie with Angelina Jolie, I think that they can swing around.
Yeah, but you want a straight line usually. And I wouldn't be... this can sound dumb, but I wouldn't be surprised if a crossbow arrow is faster than a bullet.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
that is wrong.
Well, no, okay.
It probably is
I
wrong.
would say everything that's been
and it
said so
moves.
far on this podcast has been dumb. So,
I don't think so.
No, a crossbow arrow is more likely to move in the wind compared to
for
a
sure.
bullet.
By about 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
But will that wind?
No wind resistance.
No wind resistance. Gravity will affect
In
the bullet.
space, the greatest weapon is the crossbow.
Yeah, it probably would be.
Probably would be.
Yeah, I mean, do you need an atmosphere to fly?
Yeah. Well, no,
No,
but
well, like, could
it
you-
would go slower, wouldn't it?
You'll go well.
Like, think of the film Gravity, where there wasn't any gravity.
No,
and then George
go
Clooney-
exactly as fast as you throw it.
Yeah, it's not going to be affected by
Any other outside forces.
Yeah.
The only force will be
so,
the throw.
So as you throw it, it's going to keep going.
Yeah, but
Till it
will
hits
the
it.
mechanism that goes off?
Yeah.
Will like
Because
because
it's not
that's say
gravity.
like
That's tension.
horsehair or whatever.
That's tension. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
It'll
gravity.
keep going
And that's fine,
until
is it?
That's
it
gonna be
expels
fine.
all the board power out through heat.
We need like a
then
science
it'll stop.
expert. I think. that
Well,
should join
we
us.
have one.
Somehow I feel I'm the closest thing in this
Well,
episode.
no.
No, no. You said it would just keep going forever. It wouldn't because that's
It would
that's
keep going
perpetual
until
energy.
It would keep going until it hits something.
Barney's.
No, it would keep going until all of its energy forward motion is expended through heat, and then it'll stop.
But Barney's been
It'll
going
take a
away
long
at the
time.
computer like a
You can't just keep moving.
But so through heat.
Well, because energy would be expelled because the energy can't be wasted. It's not perpetual motion throwing something in space.
But it's not because there will eventually be gravitational forces. But there's not going to. Okay.
But if there's no planet nearby, it wouldn't be light.
So what
Probably
do you
heat.
think,
No,
what do
it
you-
wouldn't be noise
so
'cause you can't hear.
So what you think happens to asteroids is eventually they just stop. There's just asteroids stopped in perfect like in space.
I didn't say you're putting words in my mouth.
Okay, so
First of all, no one throws an asteroid. That's already been affected by gravitational pulls before it.
Barney's been going away on the keyboard like a 90s hacker from a TV movie. So what have you got? What have you got? for us?
So first of all, in space, a crossbow is a lot more deadly than a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
The only stuff I could find about hunting is that in hunting season, most people put down their crossbows to pick up guns.
Okay, fair enough.
But what are they using the crossbows? What they're killing vermin with?
Kindness.
Overfeeding the rats.
Yeah.
I can't find anyone using like crossbows for rats and stuff. There's people hunting deer with them.
you
I
can't
feel
find
like-
anybody. That seems very surprising to me, Barney, because Adam was so very confident.
Right. And talk about yourself.
Also, you think you'd find one?
Yeah, it's Adam. Adam's Reddit page, www.imweird.com. Yes, in space, a crossbow will be deadlier than a gun because you can't explode without oxygen,
Yeah.
and you need.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
for
absolutely
a gun.
correct.
Yeah, but
There's someone hunting squirrels with them.
squirrels are no vermin; they're delightful.
But it's probably because there's too many of a certain species.
The greys,
Yeah, because they can hide better in
those
trees.
blasted greys.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. You shouldn't be using crossbows to shoot at any animals in the UK. That's against the law.
Oh, right.
But where did we land on humans?
That is bad. Just to be clear.
Barney, just on Earth, right? The only place where we're likely to get to fire either of these weapons, which do you think is easier to use, a gun or a crossbow?
I'd probably go with a gun.
Good. Okay. You don't need to consult Google on this one.
See,
Easy's the wrong word.
crossbow wouldn't have a kickback. Like a gun's got a kickback, you know?
You think? Okay, good. Yes, it would have a kickback. That's true.
Yeah.
But that's.
Oh, right. Oh, you sound so defeated. Said, yes, okay. And I suppose if there was no toilet paper and something like that, don't be defeatist here. No, because what was my fault?
We kind of got lost in the vermin thing. I was very. I really want to know how your head was working on the crossbow is more effective than the gun.
I didn't say more effective.
Oh, okay,
I
sorry.
said easier to use.
So-
If someone does intrude in your land, do you think you should be allowed to kill them?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Well, it depends on the intrusion. Like, if they're just like fucking ramblers going for a stroll through your garden.
No. Get them as well.
But if they're coming to like,
Postman. Like
No. Like, let's say between theft and murder.
someone who works for Etsy.
Someone works for Etsy. Come
Yeah,
in.
get 'em.
Hello, we're from Etsy.
We're children sewing away in Bangladesh.
Would you like a Harry Potter snood?
No. Shoot.
Hello, I've handmade this. A macaroni depiction of your aunt.
So,
I don't think you should be allowed to kill them. I think you should be allowed to torture them until the police arrive.
All right, yeah.
are
Fine.
you responsible for calling the police, and how quickly
You're allowed to torture, but you have to call the police.
how quickly do you have to call the police? Is there a
Like standard time.
so?
Oh, yeah.
Before you
Standard
start
time.
torturing, you can't.
You can't torture before the call.
Okay, right, okay. Well, that seems fair. Police
Yeah.
aren't very urgent.
No, the police take hours.
And there's nothing to say, because if you say, listen, I've already got them tied up, the police will be like, Grad, we'll take our time with this.
Yeah. Or they're like, he's already got time to win in a hurry.
Don't torture him too much now.
Yeah.
Come on, you know the rules.
This is the 15th break-in at the Bruzan house this month.
Yeah. And it's always that girl from Tinder he matched with.
You can't keep inviting them first, though.
Yeah.
That's,
We're so early into the podcast, I already need a powdering. Jesus. We'll be right back at Family Fortunes.
This is a warm room.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is hot in the hero complex.
Yeah,
Studio today.
this
Can we
recording.
call it that?
It's getting hot in Hero Complex, yes.
This room is used by podcasts and the CIA.
What else?
What have you been up to, Adam? You asked us, we were rude, we didn't ask you.
Oh, that's all right. I haven't been up to too much again, actually. I don't like. Is anyone doing anything nowadays? I just like so.
Not at the frequency we record.
On our timeline, the Euros has just finished, so you two were delighted with the result there of England losing
That's true.
in the final.
That's true. That was a good old evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You were very upset, I could tell.
Yeah,
I was quite annoyed, actually.
Yeah.
You
and I
were-
was trying to pretend I wasn't annoyed.
It
and that
eventually
made
came out later in the night how annoyed you were.
yeah, Rich got in both barrels.
For those of you who don't know, Rich is a gremlin we unleashed from a box about 5 years ago.
Unfortunately, we fed him after midnight many times.
Yeah, so yeah, I got quite annoyed. But yeah, I'm over it now, so that's the
Yeah.
main thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Are you going to miss Southgate?
Southgate's gone. Yeah, I am going to miss him. I think he's been like literally England's best manager. So,
Since
and the thing is,
Wilfred Buckle, or whatever his name was.
when this comes out, they'll probably have chosen a new manager. But like the name's been dotted around at the minute. Graham Potter is not.
Do you know who's jumped up in the odds?
Who?
Big Ange.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird call.
I would hate him forever if he did that.
Why? Oh yeah, because you hate England. I remember.
I don't hate England, I just hate...
Everything
the
they stand
landmass
for.
is fine.
It's everything they
I
stand
think
for.
England as a country is actually quite beautiful. But the people...
I went up to Oxford yesterday, and yeah, it was nice up there.
Oxford's nice.
I thought you were going to Birmingham.
Yeah, we didn't get past Oxford.
Why?
Just, you know,
What?
I thought you had a meeting in Birmingham.
ended up being meetings in Oxford on the way, and then we just didn't go to Birmingham.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's peculiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice, though.
Ah,
Yeah.
It was nice.
What do you want from the next England manager?
Wins.
By the way,
It's
does he
gotta
have to
be
be
a
English?
trophy.
Does he have to be English?
I don't think that matters. I'd rather get a better manager
Yeah.
than just picking them because of where they're born.
Does it have to be a man?
No,
Oh, well, because that
I'd take Emma Hayes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
and that one who's managing England women at the moment, Serena.
Yeah, she's been
Yeah,
thrown
she's
around.
great.
She's
Yeah.
been thrown around a lot.
She's been doing what?
She's been thrown around a lot.
Yeah, by her
Very
husband.
small.
Yeah, she's
That's sexist.
she'd be good. What's her name? Sigur Werman.
Sigur Ross.
Sigur Ross. Yeah.
But it'd be good because, you know, all of the like fake, these men who are like, oh, the women play with passion and heart, something the men never do. It'd be good to just see them kind of be like, oh, wait, there is a pretty significant difference in what's going on.
It's almost a different sport, but like, you know,
Yeah.
it's still very good. But, you know, that's
okay.
In fact, now it's got a lot more professional. The women's game. They've started doing stuff like diving and mouthing off at the refs a
Yeah.
lot more. Now there's money involved.
Getting injured.
Yeah. So, So it turns out all you need to do is inject a load of like millions of pounds into the equation, and sooner or later everyone will cheat their way to the top.
Yeah.
Goes without saying, really. That's
Shout out to the female footballers out there who are inspirations to us all.
in about 20 years, they're going to have an Argentinian lady do a hand of God, and we'll know then where the timelines are catching up.
Yeah. Interviews about that, the female hand of God broken nail. Man, that's a timeless joke about women breaking nails. Fucking timeless.
I think that's
Must be in every sitcom known to man.
Timeless.
Oh, a broken nail. Shut up, you stupid bitch. Where's the dinner? Yeah, and like the guy would just have a job in a different sort of factory. Yeah.
I love the way Pat, like 2/3 of Pat's thought process goes on in his head,
oh, yeah.
and he just hopes you catch up. Like,
Yeah. It was like I was in Robin Williams on the Inside the Actors Studio. I was like, Robin, why don't you slow down? And he does a big riff because it's not my job to slow down, it's for you to keep up with me. And then everyone gives a round of applause. But I'm just like, what the fuck did you just say?
That's not how life works.
Yeah.
Robin, we can't afford to give the entire
Robin,
audience
stop stealing other people's
cocaine.
jokes.
Yeah, that too.
Right, but he apparently paid people as soon as he nicked it.
Yes, apparently like a few $100s though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's the going rate for a joke.
Yeah,
That's all right.
I guess.
Yeah.
If you only have like one joke, Rob Williams comes out and fucking steals it.
Yeah.
If you've only got one joke, you earn in $300 from comedy. It's actually
Yeah,
fucking
Robin Williams
excellent.
nicking like garlic bread.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Garlic bread in my mouth. Oh, garlic bread. Ooh, in my mouth. Oh, gives Peter Kay 200 quid.
Peter Kay then doesn't give that to the president.
Peter Kay, have a few dollars.
Florida. Oh.
Robin Williams comes out like, I don't like trans people, and he's just writing a check to Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, there are black people, and then there are. Oh. Set my hand, soul, brother. If only Gandhi had known.
I was with a couple of guys last night, and they were certain that Donald Trump had actually orchestrated the ear shooting himself.
Oh yeah.
I was just kind of like, people on the left have been calling people on the right conspiracy theorists for like years, and now they're like, Donald Trump probably got himself shot in the ear because that seems like something he would do.
Like
Well, the right have also called the left conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, I mean,
to hope that someone would be that accurate a shot
yeah, insanity.
is mad.
Yeah.
And then have themselves shot.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, also the timeline was the president's been shot. Oh my God, which racist Islamist fundamentalist did this? Turned out to be a white guy. It's a fake shooting. There's no way. It's an interesting timeline, but we all hope that the shooter recovers. I've not been reading the news.
He's dead.
Is he?
Shot in the head.
the Secret Service don't miss.
Yeah, well, they missed him fucking sat on a roof, didn't they?
They did, in fairness. Well, I suppose they were kind of just hoping for a bit of action, I suppose.
Yeah. Oi, what are you doing up there? Nothing. Okay.
I'm in charge of the roof.
I'm going to get you, Trump shooter. No, you won't. Yes, I will. No.
Have you seen all his fans have been wearing like sanitary towels on their ears in support?
Yeah, God.
But I would have worn one if I had seen it, Mr. President. I love you.
He's not the president anymore.
He's still Mr. President. That's his honorific title.
Not during the election campaign. He's Mr. Campaigner. They all are. Unless you're a woman, then you're Mrs.
Bill
Campaigner.
Clinton still gets called Mr. President.
Yeah, because he's not campaigning.
No,
What about when his wife was campaigning? Did he still get called Mr. President?
That's when you're called Mr. First Lady. Campaigner.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah. Campaign for my real friends. Real pain for my cam friends. Yeah.
Say hello to the cam friends right there. Straight over there.
Sorry, I don't know
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I'm trying.
Should we get down to it today? Should we get down to the battle?
Let's get down to business. I'm pumped.
This was one of the hardest battles I've had to prepare for because like they're both incredibly famous. and I know nothing about them apart from like real headline stuff here. So I've done a lot of research, and I feel like I know less now than when I started. But anyway, let's start with Hugh. Do you want to introduce your hero?
I'm going to surprise everybody today by picking an Irish fighter.
Feel free to put your hand up when you know it, Pat.
He is a controversial figure. He is somebody who has a lot of victories. He's also had a lot of defeats. He is a businessman, incredibly famous and wealthy. I am going for the great
Conor McGregor?
Correct.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
So we have Conor McGregor versus Patrick. Who have you gone with?
I'd say the one I picked might be one of the oldest heroes known to the Western world or to the oral written history of the world. Fought in one of the greatest wars of all time. Died in that war, but ever since then his name was remembered. I've picked the Greek hero Achilles.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Right.
Oh.
You know a lot about Achilles, you think,
I
and
do.
then you start.
No, I do.
Oh yeah, you love all that shit.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, I thought I knew about Achilles, but then I was like, I'll double check. It's like, fuck.
This guy keeps fucking his male cousin.
Oh, yeah, Patroclus.
Patroclus.
Yeah,
Oh, is that what he went for?
No, I was thought.
His teenage boy cousin.
Yeah. Because in the movie, Troy, Patroclus is
buddy who he trains
he just like his nephew.
Yeah, he trains him to fight.
He trains him to
trains
fight.
him to do a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Patroclus as well used to holding a spear by the time Achilles.
Yeah. Conor McGregor. Jeez, this is your hero?
This is my hero.
He's an absolute he's a scumbag.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Said Hector at the walls of Troy.
So one of the biggest problems I've found with researching this for Achilles is all the names just melt into one.
Sure, a lot of Greek people, yeah. A lot of Greek gods and demigods and heroes, yeah.
You got like Apollo, Hector, bunch of other ones.
Paris.
Yeah, exactly.
Paris, Patroclus, Agamemnon,
Yeah.
Homer.
the Merman,
Odysseus.
See what I mean?
No, it's not the Mermans, the Myrmidons.
Myrmidons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Myrmidon.
So-
Man wants to die.
He plans to, yeah. I went too into this, but I think.
First question for you. So famously, Achilles' weakness is his heel, and famously, Conor McGregor's weakness is cheating on his wife. Whose weakness will ultimately bring them down more?
Well, actually, Conor McGregor broke his foot recently. So,
did he?
yeah. So you know, there's some parallels. there.
And what I say Achilles' weakness was his heel because he was dipped into the river Styx by his heel to make him invincible, but the heel was the only bit left out. I'm just like, come on, put a bit further.
You have to double dip.
Yeah.
Double dip.
Double dip your
like
children.
treat your children like a hobnob.
Yeah.
Double dip.
Exactly.
Or look, you couldn't go for a second dip, like turn it over, dip again.
I would say also heel, terrible way to hold a baby.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the worst.
Literally the worst way to hold
Maybe
a
the
baby.
hands, like, but also that's a bigger effect.
That would become, especially in sword play, much bigger.
Achilles' hands. That's
No,
not.
it's always best to dip a baby in a fast-running river, head first, holding them 2 fingers by the heel.
Yeah. Very daintily.
Yeah. That's
But while Achilles' weakness was his heel, I'd say Conor McGregor became quite the heel.
no.
You know,
Look at that wordplay.
in MMA, he was at the beginning, a hero for a lot of people, but then became very rich, very famous, quite abusive of his position in MMA. I think it became, bad towards his fans, bad towards the organisation.
I think he's a wonderful man.
But why you think that? Because he's Irish. I mean, there are some bad Irish people. They're called the Northern Irish.
Yeah, I suppose they are also not called Irish. No, he was.
He went from being the biggest star MMA. Probably, I would say without Conor McGregor, MMA probably wouldn't be as big as it is today.
But he's still the biggest star. If he decides to come back, even though his career is legitimately over, if he decides to come back, his fight will still be the biggest fight ever.
Yeah, but this Mayweather fighting a kangaroo and YouTube stars, like, who gives a shit anymore? That's what McGregor's comeback would
He
be
went
like.
10 rounds with Mayweather, the greatest boxer of all time.
Yeah, he went 10 fake rounds in a fake boxing match.
He wasn't a fake boxing match. He fought with a professional license.
For the money belt. The what belts?
But not every fight is for belts.
No, I understand that, but you do. But I do think I'm making an okay point. Yeah.
Well, as long as you think it, I feel I probably should stop going against you then.
No. Well, I just keep making these good points. Oh, I'm good. That's catty. That's catty. A red yellow card for that one.
Achilles bummed his boy cousin.
Whoa. First of all, let's clap for diversity because I think this might be the first gay person we've ever picked.
He also
Nelson Mandela?
Well, that's a Mandela effect. He makes you gay.
He's bisexual. He also bums Hector's sister.
I don't know if it's official, he bums her.
Oh, you haven't read the Odyssey?
I read the picture of a book version of
The
it.
Cyclops is just a metaphor.
Yeah.
His big brown eyes there.
Yeah. Well, the Cyclops was a guy with one eye, but it's like a friendly guy.
Okay.
Conor McGregor keeps cheating on his wife.
Conor McGregor.
Cheating on his wife, that's not going to impact his career. The
because-
people who watch MMA probably cheat on their wives as well because they think they're Conor McGregor.
Cheat on their
They're like,
wives.
where the fuck do you think you're going? I'm out to get pussy. I'm the only pussy you're ever going to have.
Yeah.
Look at you. You've been playing Mortal Kombat 4 for 7 days. The servers aren't even online for that anymore. You're playing the computer. I like playing the computer.
Conor
You're
McGregor.
a fucking idiot.
Conor McGregor, I think him and his wife have some sort of arrangement because everybody in the world seems to know that he's out there fucking. So
Yeah, but like, what's the arrangement? Like, I make all the money, so you shut your mouth.
well, we don't know.
A divorce could bring us downfall depending.
We're in the 21st century here,
Yeah,
when it is acceptable to have a polyamorous style of marriage. However, it's not acceptable to molest your boy cousin.
It was a different time.
Different times back then. I mean,
Different
look,
times,
the standards were different. I grant you.
I'm not saying it's good, but I reckon cousin molesting was more accessible, more fine then than this is now. I think it would.
You think that cousin molesting was better?
They probably thought, like, oh, it's for the gods. This is cheating on your wife. No, thank you. Not my house.
Achilles famously spurned the gods, which is very frowned upon in those days.
Oh, that's true. And McGregor he says a lot of outrageous things against
does, yeah.
LGBT community, about black people, I believe.
I don't think he said anything about black
He
people.
said nothing about black people, good or bad.
Oh, so you're saying that he should be championing black people?
I'm saying he should stop. I'm saying Conor
He's sitting on the
McGregor.
fence.
He should stop.
Conor McGregor gets out off that fence.
He just stopped denying the existence of black people.
He had a controversy when he fought Mayweather, I believe, when he compared the training footage to a scene in one of the Rockies when he said all the monkeys in the gym.
Oh,
God, you weren't meant to say that. That's true.
yeah. Achilles never said anything like that. He only saw the first Rocky film.
God,
Yeah, so that's pretty bad.
it's not great. But
Yeah.
What's he said about the LGBTQIA plus?
I can't spell it. Conor McGregor's now from Glasgow. I think he's used slurs before, but who hasn't on this very show? Me, that's who.
Right.
roll the tape.
The nigger. Don't even remember that, man. It's fine.
Negasonic.
That's fine. You got outraged because someone's name.
Next question. Obviously, as we've already covered, Conor McGregor left UFC to go box for one match, and then came back to the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Iliad, Achilles came back as a ghost. Who had the better comeback?
Oh, that's not because both comics were pretty poor.
Yeah.
Who did Conor? Because
Conor McGregor came back to the UFC and beat up Cowboy Cerrone.
a
victory.
It was a victory, but compared to the great fight today against Khabib,
Yeah, that was bad.
it's like is it a great comeback fight?
No, it wasn't a great comeback fight.
No.
But Cowboy Cerrone has a legacy. He's not somebody.
Sure. He's not nobody. He's not a
Yeah,
bum.
His
exactly.
first name's Cowboy.
That's not his actual first name.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, his first name is Spaceman.
Dr. Spenjamin.
I go by Cowboy. No, Achilles coming back as a ghost is
I don't even know the story.
It's very thematic. It doesn't really. I think kind of doesn't work. I'd say the life of Achilles and him being remembered. I'd say, in a way, Achilles never left. Achilles is one of those legends that you always remember in heroism, and possibly you could consider him the lead character of the Iliad, which is one of the oldest remaining texts. He's one of the greatest Greek heroes, if not the greatest Greek hero, unless you consider that guy who played with a ball and string and a ball.
He was quite cool.
Perseus, yeah. Perseus.
Perseus has a bunch of different stuff than just the string and the ball.
Yeah, he does. He has a lot. But Achilles had the greatest war of all time.
Yeah, but
apart from the Korean War. no, the Korean, the Falklands.
Oh yeah,
because we're going to take it to the orgies, and it didn't go down to fucking Penoys. Gosh. Conor McGregor probably has a slightly better comeback, sure.
Yeah, I
and then his comeback as a film star.
Yes, he's now in the Roadhouse franchise.
Well, yeah. So
where he plays Conor McGregor with a different name,
which is a huge departure for him.
Well, I mean, this is going to be one of my questions: is who's going to have a bigger legacy on film? Obviously, Achilles played by Brad Pitt in the 2003 film Troy.
Which I think I've brought up in this podcast before.
Have you?
This is the film, I'm sure.
We love the film.
The film has been one of my top 5 greatest films of all time.
The film is a great film. However, Conor McGregor is just getting started as an actor. There will be a biopic inevitably. I will say that Conor McGregor will have a bigger legacy going forward.
Really?
I don't think that
more than Achilles.
I don't think in film, Achilles won't get redone. That movie is too good.
No, well, you say that, but Achilles is free to make because it's not under any sort of IP. Yeah, so people keep making it, but there'll be some sort of Troy mini series soon, and then another movie, and then an animated thing. Achilles will be made definitely in fiction. A lot of books have already used Achilles as, sort of historical Justice League type thing. Troy will be remembered more. Just that film by itself will remember more than any Conor McGregor biopic. Who's going to see that? That's not really a story.
Depends who plays
It'll be
him.
our mate Barry.
Wait, hold on. What a story. A guy comes from nothing. He's poor in Dublin and gets to the top of a sport that doesn't exist in Ireland and kicks the shit out of a load of Brazilian guys. Now that's the story.
You came from nothing. Achilles was made out of clay.
It could be called My Left Foot and My Right Foot and both my hands.
And
my head.
one time my shoulder.
Yeah.
One time I knocked a guy out with my shoulder.
No, coming from nothing, being good at a sport. Have we heard that story before? Yes. Every biopic is that.
Well, hold on. Have we heard a story of a Greek guy being good at scrapping? Yes, every Greek hero that they write about. The Greeks are Greeks are right up their own asses on how good they are at scrapping.
This is befuddling to me.
You're befuddled.
Well, when your whole thing about your hero is scrapping, like, but the Greeks can't scrap. They were all about scrapping. The gods ignored them to let them scrap.
The Greeks never came for Conor McGregor because they do.
Because he was too gay because he wore clothes.
Whoa, there's the slur. There's the slur.
Gay isn't a slur.
Look at Patroclus is there gaping up at the sun.
Just to confirm everything, the word gay isn't a slur. The way I said it, yeah, pretty bad. And I apologize. You know, one of us is anyone's slightly losing the argument and go, well, that's gay. Achilles is great. He led one of the greatest Greek armies of all time. Conor McGregor by himself all the time because no one would follow him.
Achilles didn't lead the army.
He led the Myrmidon.
Yeah, which was just a little faction.
Yeah, he led that. No one trusts Conor McGregor. Nobody likes Conor McGregor enough to be
the Myrmidon were famously terribly organised, weren't they?
Yes. Yeah, they were.
They just did their own thing.
Which is like, no one. What if you put your shield in your head?
Yeah, so you see...
outside of parties.
I had to get that in there because it's like, oh, I know about this one.
Yeah.
Quick,
The myrmidon are awesome. No.
Excuse me.
This is one of the 3 facts I managed to retain from
He plans to fuck
hours
the
of-
beach of Troy with only 50 men. The man wants to come. And then Ajax sees what Ajax depends how you pronounce it. Suck, you mangy dog. Suck.
Yeah, that didn't come up.
Patroclus?
Patrick, you were staring on the boat, my cousin. You're too young for this. I want to
Patroclus
suck.
Brosnahan. Patroclus Brosnahan is going for Achilles.
Patrick, I'm sorry, he even fought like you, my lord.
He wore your armor and he also had your dick.
Well, when Achilles fights Hector, he takes off the helmet. Now you know who you're fucking.
Poor old Hector.
Is this in the film?
Sort of. Well, when Hector killed Patrick.
Well, what do you know this bit of the story? Have you seen Troy? Or
Yeah,
read the
when it
Iliad?
came out, I thought it was a bit dull.
Ooh, well,
Often you get to
join the Patreon for me to beat up Adam after that time.
It's not often you get to call an opinion incorrect confidently.
Well, and correct me if I get something wrong here. Achilles grows tired of the war. He feels it's pointless and falls in love with one of the Trojans that they're taking hostage.
Yeah, wasn't she called like Spacey or something?
Is Cassandra?
I couldn't tell
Shirley.
you. So I couldn't tell you.
Shirley the Trojan.
Well, they had one
yeah.
called Helen. Oh, she was Greek though. Anyway.
Yeah, she's Helen of Troy. Well, but she was from Greece.
Helen
Yeah.
of Sparta before.
Yeah.
Big time.
The Faith launched 5,000 ships.
Yeah,
Briseis? Yes.
that's it. Patricia.
Shirley.
Shirley. Shirley for short.
Patroclus was tired of being left out of the battle, so he stole Achilles' armor and led the Myrmidon into battle, coming across the general of
He did
Troy.
what?
He took Achilles' armor,
Yeah.
pretending to be Achilles,
Yeah.
and led the Myrmidon into battle, where he came across Hector, the leader of the Trojan army, and was defeated by Hector.
He did what to Hector?
And so Hector beat him up real good.
Right.
Sounded.
What am I saying it wrong? What am
I
I?
just said he came across him. I was being really immature.
All right.
Well,
Carry
poor
on.
Patroclus was used to that. That was one move that Patroclus wasn't caught by surprise.
No, just I'm always scared of mumbling too much or whatever.
This
Oh, well,
occasion.
that as well. Yeah, that's constant. I can understand you now, so that's fine.
Oh.
Oh, that's mean. Needlessly mean, I would say. Let's
Mumble
turn on
that
Adam.
much. Hey, I'm judging here.
Well, after the battle between Patroclus and Hector,
Yeah.
Hector kills Patroclus,
Yes.
but he does give the honor of death, without pain.
Yeah.
And I believe it's
Just to so
Sure.
you can put it in perspective, Adam. That'd be like someone stealing your favorite sock.
yeah.
I told you I was going to turn on you.
It'd be like if someone stole that gap between the radiator and the couch.
Had to move that radio.
But then so then Achilles wants to take revenge on Hector, challenges to fight
One-on-one single
one
combat.
fight, single combat, and he takes his helmet off. So now you know who you're fighting.
Yeah. And then he drags Hector's corpse behind his chariot around. So.
Doesn't he say
Yeah, after he
something
wins the
like,
battle, he's still like, "Hey, before the fight, do you want to drag me around a little bit?"
Have you ever heard of water skiing? No. I've got a revolutionary idea. Let's do it on land.
Oh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Is that when he said something along the lines of, "Oh, can you just take me home?" And he's like, "No, you're a dog. I'm going to feed you to dogs, you dog." Something like that. Was that it?
Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong.
But he did eventually release his body back to... I'm not sure that's historically accurate. I think that might have just been in the movie to humanize Achilles.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's
I
in
don't think they gave the body back.
okay.
Oh, they're giving it back. No, I don't.
Yeah.
It's in the original. Iliad.
The funerals in my town are 12 days. This is the same in mine.
Oh yeah, didn't he just throw a big party instead of having a funeral?
Well, that's what funerals were, I think.
Kind of a celebration.
Peace. We're on the cusp of defeating Troy and Achilles promising peace. Agamemnon, played by Brian Cox.
Fuck off! Succession, played by Brian Cox.
No, Ron Brian Cox. Imagine if Troy was like a big star. And it keeps expanding, and someone has a crossbow there. The crossbow would keep releasing heat. I would keep moving until the heat ran out, and then it would just stay.
So
someone threw an asteroid at me.
you know, Achilles one time tried to avoid war by hiding on an island dressed as a little girl, and then was tricked into battle by some fella came to find him and was like, "Hey, do you want a spear and a shield, or do you want like makeup and shit?" And he picked the spear and the shield. It's like, you're a bloke. Off to battle with you.
Oh man, if they come in with conscription, there's going to be history repeating itself. And people are going to be like, "Oh, makeup or do you want this M16?"
And that was the man who made the Trojan horse, I believe, right?
Sure, maybe. But yeah, has Conor McGregor ever been tricked as badly as that?
Conor McGregor's never been tricked, man. He's Mystic Mac. Conor McGregor could predict the outcome of a fight, and yet he's still lost so many fights. This is a man who with perfect clarity knows what's about to happen in a fight, and yet he still loses fights.
His record is good, but like he's fought 28, won 22 or something like that.
But he lost the last 6?
He was the first person to hold 2 weight class belts in the UFC.
Yeah.
Which now is kind of becoming a bit more popular, but he was the first to do it.
Yeah.
And he fought Aldo for one of the belts. Aldo had been undefeated for like a decade. Beat him in 13 seconds.
Yeah.
The thing about Aldo, his middle aisle is full of surprises.
A lot of skiing stuff this week. The middle of summer.
Is there?
No.
Okay. So what else did he do? Why has he lost so many fights?
Well, unfortunately, Khabib is very good at fighting people, which is not ideal. If you're like Conor McGregor is a nice guy to have in a scrap, you know. Obviously, he beats people up real good, but Khabib is like a guy who fights bears and shit. He's not like a human person at all.
Who's Khabib?
Khabib is a Russian.
Okay. And that's how he trains, is it?
Well, no, there's just a video of him fighting a bear as a kid. I think it was a bit hyped up. You know, it looked like
hyped up.
Khabib gave McGregor his first defeat, right?
No, Nate Diaz gave him his first defeat, but Nate Diaz was 25 pounds heavier than him, so you know, pretty big.
Sorry, Brian, you've been.
Oh no, I was just gonna. So Khabib was literally ended his MMA career undefeated.
Yeah.
Khabib was undefeated.
Yeah. Khabib was undefeated. And the other people, he's lost to Poirier twice, and Poirier is one of the greatest fighters of all time as well. So it's not like he's got a bad record, but it's not shameful either.
No, he's only fought the best. Like when he has.
It's like Southgate. There's only lost to the best, you know.
Well, Southgate hasn't won both the titles he went for and then relinquished them.
It's a different sport, Hugh.
That is correct. You've got me there.
Point a sound effect for me rolling my eyes. Oh. It's a different sport.
It is a different sport.
So both famously have a big ego. Who's got a bigger ego?
Oh, well, Achilles wants to be remembered for all time. That's why he went to war.
Yeah.
He's concerned about his legacy, like Frank Skinner. Very concerned about his legacy, Frank Skinner, I believe. I think
Achilles do the original 3 lions.
Well, no, he did like a fantasy football like tour. But no, he was. It's all about him. It's about memory and legacy. I think that's for him. You know, being born into battle, being born invincible. Apart from his heel.
That pesky heel.
That pesky heel. And the thing is, the term came before him.
Yeah. You should have known.
They should have known.
Yeah.
It's the Mandela effect.
Well, the greatest legacy, I mean, I think Achilles been remembered for what minimum, 4,000 years?
More, maybe.
More, probably. Since people could first speak Greek.
Greek speak?
It's ancient Greek.
Hey, it's all Greek to me. If you say that to a Greek guy, so you understand it? No.
But is he? I thought he was fictional.
Achilles?
It's,
Yeah, he is.
No,
Okay.
no. The thing is, they reckon it's
Half
like
God.
No, but they reckon it's like a kind of a dramatization of a real
bloke.
Because the siege of Troy is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it was besieged maybe 9 times. They keep finding new layers on it. It's
Yeah. Have they confirmed where it is?
yeah. It's on like the Turkish coast.
Yeah. Near like Iran, sort of.
I have no idea. Maybe it's Turkey. It's Turkey near Iran. I don't know. It might be. Yes.
Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
The confidence which I said that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just by Iran.
Has it ever been found? Oh, it's by Iran. Okay.
I knew it. I know how to have the money to do the expedition.
But Turkey and Greece are near, are they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are.
it's closer to the Greek side than it would be to Iran.
Yeah.
Well, yes, obviously close to Greece.
Obviously. No, obviously, Barney. I mean, it's close to Iran, but only in terms of like, it's closer to Iran than it is to, say, Australia.
Or here. Or here, yeah.
It's a Greek legend, therefore Greek first, duh. Then possibly Iran.
That's so funny. It's never been found. Oh, but it is close to Iran, yeah?
I only said that after you said your thing. You said it's close to a country that begins with I, Iran?
I think I was trying to claim it was in Ireland, yeah?
Yeah.
Do we have a year on Achilles?
Yeah, so about 400 to 350 BC.
Oh, fuck.
So-
4,000 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck me.
We were so wrong. Why do I think
That
humans...
was
Was
so
Achilles-
much more recent.
No, why do I think humans are way smarter than we are? We're real dumb.
Was Achilles a dinosaur 4,000 years ago?
We start writing things down like 2,500 years ago. We're like, yeah, we're real smart. We've been around for like 600,000 years. Anyway.
Yeah, so, well, so any last now closing arguments
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Conor McGregor, on Achilles? Hugh, if
So-
you want to start.
We have a lot of first-hand accounts of Conor McGregor. We can look up endless compilations of him not only being great in a scrap, but also hilarious. His trash talking is iconic. Everybody knows who the fuck is that guy? You know,
Yeah.
it's great stuff. Or when he's telling lads he's gonna overload in his left. I'm gonna come over the top of me right. You know, he's always he's always doing stuff like that.
That's a great impression, by the way.
It's good.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
thanks
yeah.
It is good, yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, hey, if you ever come and see me on stage, it's coming out. So anyway,
That is a good impression, but it would be a great practical joke if we all played on each other by telling each other they did amazing impressions and then we do it on stage. And be like, that sounds nothing like Greg Kinnear.
that's the impression you want to do.
I've been
What
working on my
if
Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear was in a pawn shop?
Hi, I'm Greg Kinnear. I'd like to buy some porn, please.
The best impression is always when you say your name before you say yeah.
Yeah, and
Hi,
say
I'm Arnold
exactly what they're
Schwarzenegger and I'll
doing.
be back.
Break out the red panties, baby.
Yeah, it's good. That's good.
So Conor McGregor is iconic in and out of the octagon. He's one of the richest men alive. Well, that's not true. He's one of the richest athletes alive. But he is one of the richest athletes alive. Sorry. But he is, and he's done that by just sheer being the best of crack. His fighting's pretty
promoting
good.
himself.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd say that he is iconic, and you know,
Did he get that much money from UFC?
he got a huge amount from the UFC. He got a huge amount, but now he started a promotions company. Now he started a whiskey company.
Got his own stout as well.
Yeah, he started a stout. I don't think that's all that special, but it seems to be going okay. But,
Any stout that's not Guinness just tastes like a poor imitation of Guinness.
well, that's the thing. And he started it in Dublin, and he started like, this is the Dublin stout. It's like,
Really?
there is another one. You may have come across it.
Yeah, I'm a little teapot. Short
He-
tense.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do you know what I just realised?
He is quite stout.
No, I just realised that we nearly went an entire episode without saying that Israel are real bad.
God damn it. I'm
Anyway.
so looking forward to not being shadow banned just
So,
for 1
speaking
week.
of Guinness, I'm not anti-Semitic. I just prefer Guinness. See, it's a Smithix joke.
Oh, Smithix.
yeah.
Anti-Semitic.
Yeah, it's sort of.
Yeah. Smithix ain't really is. That's more like a
Yeah,
red
it's
ale.
like an ale. Yeah, I know.
Anyway, Achilles, what's his deal?
Well, Achilles is probably one of the group of small amount of people that actually invented the term hero in the Greek myths and the Roman myths and the English myths.
He's saying myths weird.
No, just trying to eke some comedy out. No, he's a hero. He's one of the greatest parts of the Trojan War. I don't think people would look at the same if it wasn't for Achilles being in the story and his portrayal by Brad Pitt. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. In Troy. Everyone knows Invincible. Achilles heel. We all have our own. We all have our own Achilles heel. It could be the crack. It could be a little dog. It could be
Your
an obsession with feet.
Your young cousin Patroclus.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't name your cousin Patroclus because that's my name.
Sounds like John Cleese's son, Patrick Cleese.
It's not bad.
Manuel, stop sucking me.
Sucking off Patrick.
Stop sucking Manuel.
Pin boy cousin.
Achilles is a hero through and through, and died for the country and the woman he loved. Whereas Conor McGregor is kind of very selfish, did nothing but for himself.
I'm gonna just quickly
The time's up.
go
I think.
against you.
Final argument. Sorry.
I'm gonna go against you.
The final argument.
He didn't fight for the
fine.
woman he loved. He fought for his own legacy, which is the same as Conor McGregor. But you can't be like, oh, he fought for the woman he loved. That's something that Troy brought in just to make him more of a human.
No, but no, that it was only because Hector kidnapped Shirley. He was refusing to fight up until then. Right?
No.
Something like that.
That's
I think that's completely wrong. I'm sorry.
I think that's wrong.
not
with
even in the movie.
That's wrong with the movie and the book. Yeah.
No, that's
And
YouTube
Shirley,
told me
again,
that.
Shirley.
No, you know
Not-
Shirley.
Yeah.
So someone kidnapped her
No, he
to
killed-
make him
no,
fight.
it was
Achilles was the one that kind of
They
kidnapped her.
killed Patroclus.
Yeah.
Right,
That
okay.
was
Well, fine, anyway.
Yeah.
Something happened.
He was so devoted to Patroclus that he went back and helped devastate an entire nation just for revenge. Whereas Conor McGregor is only out for himself.
And Top Loader did a song called Achilles Heel as well.
Really? Top Loader did?
Top Loader haven't done any songs about Conor McGregor. So.
Dancing in Achilles heel. Everybody, Achilles
I
heel.
was going to do that exact joke. Pat just jumped in with the only Top Loader song that I know.
Well, there's
that's a
also
cover.
Achilles heel.
Yeah, but it's not a cover.
It is a cover.
There's a cover. Dancing in the Moonlight's a cover.
No, it's a different. There's a different song called "Dancing in the Moonlight" by Tin Lizzy.
No.
It's not that one.
Not that one.
Oh right, okay.
It's a song they covered.
Ah, right. So too many "Dancing in the Moonlight" songs. I feel.
Well, there's two. One by Thin Lizzy, one by the other band that Top Loader famously
Stop dancing
covered.
in the Moonlight. Stop dancing at Luna, sir.
Well, it comes down to voting. Very tough one here. I feel like I've learned a lot. And made up some stuff, apparently, about
Nice,
Shirley getting kidnapped or some bollocks. So it was a tough one to call. Conor McGregor, he's a bit of a fucking one, though, isn't he?
He's the man.
And then Pat is half asleep. Whilst I'm
I
talking.
just can't see. I'm awake. It's I just can't bear to look at the result.
It's all audio.
Sadly, it's not.
Is it?
Sadly, it's not.
Yeah.
It's,
Is it all audio? Then why are
these
we
a
fucking
load of
recording
cameras,
here?
yes. A lot of cameras here.
Yeah. And the
looking
Red
at
Shoe Diaries.
Looking at our big fat bellies.
I am going to give it just narrowly, I think, to Conor McGregor.
Yes.
Even though I didn't want to. It's a tough one.
Why?
Well done. Because I thought Achilles was a good shout. That's why.
So, well, you don't want to give it to.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know.
All right, bro. That's fine.
anyway, thank
no,
you.
we don't argue with judges' decisions.
Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Go on YouTube, subscribe there. Go on Spotify, subscribe there.
Look
Tell
at
a
links.
friend.
Look at links in the description for our upcoming dates that we're doing as well.
Yeah, do that.
We haven't posted them there. But
We should probably fucking start.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll start doing that.
Oh, yeah. In the timeline, several weeks in the future, we'll be all over that.
I'm actually currently, as this has come out,
Are you shitting on the idea?
No, I think it's a good idea.
I'm trying to plug my fucking show
Sorry.
here. I'm agreeing with you. It's great.
Yeah, go.
When this comes out, I'm currently at the Edinburgh Festival with a show, Adam Green, Healthy Beast. Look it up, come along.
Where is that? What time?
A good question. It's at the Counting House Loft Room at 4:45 every day.
So, 8:45 p.m.
4:45 p.m.
4:45 p.m. every day at the Counting House Loft Room.
Yeah.
Great.
Are you
In
doing any
Edinburgh.
compilation shows this year?
I'm not, no.
Nice.
Yeah.
All your attention, one show.
All my attention
No more
just in one
divided.
show.
Yes.
I'm going to lose a lot of money because I'm just doing one show a day.
Yeah, well, you know,
So come see me there.
that's the job, not
It's
necessarily.
a fully written show that definitely isn't being done on the fly. So anyway, thanks very much for listening. I've been Adam Green. He's been Patrick Brujnahan.
Good evening, Great Britain.
He's been Hugh Peacock.
Good night.
This has been the Hero Complex podcast. Thanks very much. Goodbye.